Hello everyone, today we are going to do a new theory video in which we are going to discuss about atomic models.
Especially we will talk about the story of these atomic models and how people like Rutherford, Thompson or Bohr have elaborated different atomic models. The story of atomic model starts with Thompson, who elaborated the atomic model called Plum pudding model. This model shows an atom in which positive and negative charges are uniformly distributed, and we'll see later how this model is wrong.
Another model that revolutionized science is Rutherford's model, in which the atom is composed of a nucleus which is made of protons and neutrons. Around the nucleus there is a cloud of electrons, but the most important part of this model is the fact that there is a nucleus.
To prove that the nucleus exists, he made an experiment in which he used a thin sheet of gold and he bombarded it with alpha particles. So what he saw is that the biggest part of particles passed through the sheet, and some part of the particles were deviated by this sheet. This happens because the atoms are mostly made of empty space, and so the particles pass through this. And a little part of the atom is made of a positive part, that is the nucleus, which causes these particles that are deviated back.
The particles that Rutherford used for his experiment are alpha particles, and these are the positive nucleus of helium. There are also other radioactive particles, which are beta particles and gamma particles. Beta particles are simply electrons that move very fast, whereas gamma particles are very high energetic electromagnetic rays. Alpha particles can pierce, actually can be stopped by a sheet of paper. To stop beta particles, you need at least a sheet of aluminum, and to stop gamma particles, you need a very thick sheet of lead.
So, the problem of Rutherford models was that the electrons were not disposed in an ordinary way. In fact, he only talked about a positive part and these electrons, but he did not know how they were arranged. So after Rutherford, we know a new person, that is Bohr, which also made many discoveries, and he also made a new kind of model that is called the Bohr atom, and he is the first one to talk about energy quantized. What is energy quantized? This kind of energy is quantized because each electron has a different energy from the others. So we know that he disposed these electrons in a way that the farthest electron from the nucleus had more energy, and the nearest electron from the nucleus had lower energy. So he starts talking about, he starts giving a position to these electrons, and he made his first model by giving to each energy a name and that number, more than name, which indicated the level that this electron could be found in.
there is a problem with Bohr's atom. In fact, every electron can pass from one energetic level to another, and when it does this, if it goes to a higher energetic level, it absorbs energy from the surroundings, and if it goes to a lower level, it emits photons. Scientists, in order to study the Bohr model, they tried to use beams of light, but there was a problem with this kind of experiment. In fact, Werner Heisenberg made the uncertainty principle, which states that if you shoot this beam of light, you cannot have the proof that this electron was there. In fact, this beam of light moves the electron from its original position and changes its speed, so you cannot in no way determine where or how fast the electron went, and this is the main problem of the atomic model of Bohr. After the uncertainty principle was stated, Erwin Schrodinger thought that the electrons were still there. In fact, the region that was most probable to find an electron is called an orbital. In fact, in a previous video, we have already spoke about the orbitals and the electronic configuration.
Okay guys, the video is over. In the next one we'll talk about the properties and information that are in the periodic table.
Okay everyone, if you like this video, like it, share it and subscribe. And if you have something to ask, please ask.
Thanks for watching. This is the end of the video. This is the end of the video. This is the end of the video.